Hi, I'm Angie, and up until last week, I felt like I had it all. An amazing boyfriend, the greatest best friend, good enough grades to get into my top choice college, and the prom coming up. The best part was how well my best friend Lucy and my boyfriend Jordan got on. You always hear those horror stories of best friends getting jealous of how much time you spend with your boyfriend. Well, not me. We all hung out together and it felt so easy. I didn't have to divide my time between them. We all love surfing, so most weekends we'd head to the beach and catch some waves. Anyway, so Lucy's date to the prom broke his leg last week, so he wouldn't be able to go. I felt really bad for her, so I said I'd come over to her place and get ready and we could go together with Jordan. I didn't want her to be on her own for prom. We had been excited for this night all year. I put on some music while we were getting ready. I couldn't wait for Jordan to see me in my dress. Lucy went to take a shower, so I decided I'd paint my nails while she did that. I'd brought the wrong shade of red, but I knew Lucy would have loads in her dressing table, so I went to go and find a brighter one. As I opened the first drawer, I noticed something tucked away at the back. I'd seen it before in her bag, and I was pretty sure it was a diary of some sorts. I know I shouldn't have done this, but I couldn't help it. I could hear Lucy singing, so I knew she'd be a while. I quickly pulled the diary out and opened it. I mean, Lucy tells me absolutely everything anyway, so technically I wasn't even snooping, right? As I flicked through the pages, I kept seeing the same name over and over again. I couldn't believe it. My heart started thumping and I felt like I was going to have a panic attack. Lucy was in love with Jordan. But this made no sense. I kept reading and it just got worse and worse. Lucy was trying to break me and Jordan up. This was why she'd applied to the same colleges as him. I couldn't stop reading. Near the end of the diary, I felt something bulging out. I opened the last page and a pile of notes spilled out onto the floor. I recognized Jordan's handwriting straight away. These were love notes. He had even put hearts around her name. He never put hearts around my name on the notes he passed me in class. I suddenly felt sick. I could hear Lucy getting out of the shower. I figured I had about 3 minutes before she caught me, so I chose a few random notes to read quickly. Jordan had written that he was planning to break up with me after the prom, and then him and Lucy could go live there happily ever after at college together. I wanted this to be some kind of sick prank. Why was this happening to me? I grabbed the diary and shoved it in my bag, along with my dress, and started heading for the stairs. I bumped straight into Lucy as she came out of the bathroom. I told her my mum had called and there'd been an emergency with my gran and I had to go. I tried not to look at her because I knew I'd either cry or want to slap her, so I just said, have fun at the prom with Jordan and our friends and I'll call you tomorrow. However, I didn't head straight home. I went straight to the pet shop and bought a few little treats for Jordan. Then I quickly went home and got ready. My mom asked me why I was taking such a big handbag to the prom, but I just smiled sweetly. I waited in the janitor's closet until everyone had arrived, and then I timed my entrance perfectly. The band were playing a super slow song, and all the couples were dancing close together. I tiptoed onto the dance floor, and before anyone could even notice me, I opened my bag and tipped it over the top of Jordan and Lucy, who were already so close they were almost kissing. Jordan screamed hysterically like a little girl and started crying. 6 baby rats were now running down Jordan and Lucy's arms, and one even got stuck in the front of Lucy's dress. I actually felt a bit sorry for the rats, but I soon forgot that when I saw the looks on their faces. They kept screaming, and I just stood there with my arms crossed, giving them dagger eyes. They ran off, with the rats running behind them, and I could hear them crying. I was happy Jordan will be remembered as the coward chicken who's afraid of rats. Everyone else by then was staring at me, and the band stopped playing. My other friends came running over, and that's when I pulled the diary out. They needed to see the evidence. Well, that's if Jordan and Lucy slow dancing together wasn't already enough evidence. My friends couldn't believe what they'd done. They started screaming at them, cheaters, and I'm sure they heard that because they looked back at us and left quickly, feeling ashamed, I hope. But you know what? I feel much better, and that night turned out to be the best prom night ever. Okay, so I might have lost both my best friend and boyfriend in one night, but that's better than living a lie, right? They deserve each other. What do you think of this story? Please feel free to share your comments and stories in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.